All right, guys, we are back with our last week or our last day of phonics lessons for this week. So remember, we had 5 new snap words that we want to make sure we're reading, writing, and using in sentences. Those are family, find, kind, ask, and them. So make sure you're practicing those words and making and turning them into snap words. Yesterday, we talked about ER, IR, and UR. And then we also talked about how IR and UR can be used when we hear the sound in the middle of a word. So today what we're going to do is I was writing just a little bit about our reading workshop time. And after I was finished writing, Mr. Lindley said that I made some mistakes. So I thought that I would put my writing piece up for you guys, and you guys could help me go through and see if I used ER, IR, and UR the best that I could, making sure that they look right. So here is my writing piece, and let's work together to see how I did and see what I need to change and fix. Okay, so it says, during reading workshop, remember to take out your book bin and reading folder. It's important to turn your chairs back to back during independent reading time. Okay, so let's start and let's just go line by line. And when I see something that maybe doesn't look right, I'm going to stop and then we can work through it together to figure out what do I need to change and fix. All right. During reading workshop. Okay. I'm noticing here that this word during, it doesn't look right. So I'm going to cross that out. And actually before I do that, I'm seeing that sound d, ing it's in the middle. And yesterday we talked about how IR and UR need to be used in the middle of a word. So I'm going to cross this out. And I'm going to get my typer over here. And let's see if I am typing. Let's do during, and let's do it with IR and see if that looks right. D, and then ing, during. That still doesn't look right. So I'm going to erase that. And let's try it with UR, because we said in the middle of the word, we can use IR or UR. So IR didn't look right, so let's try UR. D, ing. That looks much better. Cool. Okay. During reading workshop. That looks awesome. During reading workshop, remember. Okay. This word remember looks good until right here at the end. And I'm seeing IR. And IR does say but it just doesn't look right there. So, I'm hearing the sound at the end of this word. We know that UR and IR can be used in the middle. So the only other option is ER. And we've talked about how ER is an ending sound, right? Just like ING and S. So let's write the word remember with, I don't want it to be that big. Let's write it with an ER at the end and see if that looks right, or if that looks better. I'm going to keep the rest of the word the same. Remember. And then now we're just going to change IR to ER. Oh, that looks much better. So I'm thinking that when we hear at the end of a word, we need to add ER. That's what I'm thinking, that UR and IR go in the middle and ER goes at the end. During reading workshop, remember to take out your book bin and reading folder. Okay, folder, I don't know about you guys, but folder does not look right to me. I think I made a silly mistake there. This looks like the same thing. Folder. that sound looks like it's at the end of the word. So do you guys thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we need to add an ER there. If you're not sure, write it with IR and write it with ER and then decide which one looks best. Okay, so I'm going to keep fold the same. Yeah, that snap word old in there. And then now I'm going to just, instead of UR, I'm going to use ER. Oh, that looks much better. Folder, yeah. Okay, during reading workshop, remember to take out your book bin and reading folder. It's important to turn, okay, turn, something looks off on that word turn. So, well, we hear the sound in the middle and we have IR. My other choice is to use UR. Let's write the word turn with UR and see if maybe that fits better and maybe the IR just doesn't look as good. Ooh, yeah, I'm thinking that looks much better. So in the middle of the word, if you hear try it with IR, and if it doesn't work, then try it with UR. And we did just that and found that turn uses UR. During reading workshop, remember to take out your book bin and reading folder. It's important to turn your chairs back to back during, wait, we just did during. Mrs. Lindley, I made a double mistake. So I'm going to cross that out. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy this word during, and I am going to put it, I made a copy of it, and I'm just going to put it down here, except you know what? There's one thing I have to change. I can't have a capital D because it's in the middle of our sentence. So I'll just turn it and make it lowercase. There we go. We used UR because IR in the middle of the word did not look right, so we tried UR. During reading workshop, remember to take out your book bin and reading folder. It's important to turn your chairs back to back during independent reading time. High five, that was awesome. Okay, so thank you guys for helping me to fix up my writing. It looks so much better now. I was really struggling with ER, IR, and UR. So by fixing up our writing, we found out that a lot of times when we hear at the end of the word, we're going to write ER. And when we hear in the middle of the word, we're going to write IR or UR. So what you guys are going to do today is you are going to hop on over to Dojo, and I will have a writing piece just like that for you, and you will have to fix it up. My ER, IR, and UR mistakes. You'll have to fix those words for me. All right, guys. See you later.